Hi, hello, and welcome back to What is K-pop podcast, in which we're still having sound issues, whatever. Here we are. What's new? So, guess who's recording on the day that the podcast goes out because she forgot to record again? It's me. It's always going to be me. Yeah. Luckily, I don't need to edit. Well, I do. That's the lie. I should edit my podcast, but I don't. And that's probably why some people hate me. More on that in a second. So today we're talking. I can't speak. So today we're talking about VAY, which is the second Encode group that will be debuting in June 2026. VAY begins with the smallest. This is what the group means, by the way. VAY begins with the smallest flutter and subtle vibrations created by their music ripple outwards, spreading into waves that expand beyond measure until they become. Sorry, I just ate my lunch and become a force of change. Like the butterfly effect, Vayon moves with delicate motion yet transforms the world in ways no one can ignore. And their greeting is, "Hello, we are Vayon." That's actually really cute. You know, I do often bash the meanings of groups, but that's actually really cute. So, what has actually been going on with like the podcast. So, I did an episode on like the Blackpink um Deadline album and like someone got a little bit tetchy with me. They're literally called Toxic Fan, by the way. So I really should have been like more. I should have just like ignored it, but when you just have that urge inside that you want to have an argument with someone. Yeah, I had that, and I blocked that person from commenting on the podcast, so that was fun. Yeah, so basically I said like the Blackpink Deadline album EP thing, I really didn't like it, and specifically I was talking about Me and My, saying it's not like all Blackpink feminist songs are written by men, so they are not feminist. I'm like, I should have kind of clarified, or at least like not made such an insular comment. So I will concede that perhaps I did not say the right thing. What I meant to say was that Blackpink clearly have not taken the netizens seriously, saying that like their music that is primarily written by men, by them even, is actually good, and that we should be empowering women, and that like we don't want men to be writing feminist songs. But like, to be fair, it's actually not that wrong. Like all Blackpink feminist songs are written by men, so they're not feminist. It's like, yeah, no, I do actually kind of still stand by that because they're not. You can't really stand behind that song knowing that a woman didn't write it, and that a man is just taking away yet another woman's job. It's mainly because of the fact that me and my dad, well, it's not even me, but it's my dad. He talks a lot about like World War II, and like he's of that generation that was born to parents who lived through that. So he has a lot of like views towards like women shouldn't be allowed to be in some men's jobs because they're not they don't have enough power, like they're not strong enough. Like he kind of has those views, so they have somewhat rubbed off on me. Like obviously I'm trying to change that, but it's very hard when it's ingrained into you and you hear it all the time. But it's still true though, in that you know the girls they have done some amazing things for the industry, and yet they're still working with men. Which I mean, like I get it because a lot of artists work with men, like female artists work with men, but the fact that they're working with like Dr. Luke, I'm like, I can't in good faith say that that's a good idea, girly pops. Like, you working with a known predator, like, I try to defend a lot of things. I really do. Some, I don't actually know why anymore, but I try, but I can't really defend that sort of stuff when, you're just being a bit of a tit, basically, and I put that nicely. So yeah, no, that was fun. So pleased for that. I know that they were just trying to annoy me, and they did, so I blocked them. So yeah, back onto Vayon. I feel so sorry if like someone's been listening for the past 6 minutes and I'm like, get on with the fucking group, Sophie. God. Yeah, if you don't. If you don't know, I don't know if I say it enough. My name is actually Sophie. Who is texting me? Well, what is going on with my phone? Ah, oh yeah. It's just like those, I don't know why, but TikTok notifications, I think they must like go through on my phone. Like, obviously, I get them, and then like a few minutes later, like their push notifications, maybe. I also want to sniff this Head and Shoulders shampoo that I got yesterday, and oh, there we go. Hmm, hmm. Ow! Clipped my finger. Yeah, fair enough. Smells. It smells like shampoo. Anti-dandruff shampoo. I feel like all the Head and Shoulders stuff kind of smells similar. So yeah, just oh god, I put too much on again. Just put lip blush on, and it's a plumping one too, so that's gonna be pain. And I got it in my mouth too. I'm just having a whale of a time. So anyway, and we have talked about these members before, but we're talking about them in like a professional capacity. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it really is tingling now. Ah. Anyway, first up we have is Sen. Shibuya Sen. He's the leader, born on the 25th of December 2005, making him a Capricorn and a Rooster. And he has an older brother and a younger sister. He can speak Japanese and Korean, and he likes the night views and nature. And his favourite animals are jellyfishes. You know what my favourite animal was when I was younger? You won't know because I haven't mentioned it. I don't believe. It was actually seahorses for a very long time. When I was in primary school, which was a very long time ago now, maybe 20 years ago, we did a project about some animal thing, and I chose the seahorse because I just thought it was so cool. The fact that they're like one of the only animals, or like non-humanoid animal thing. I don't know. I know that they are like a fish. That the male gets pregnant, I think. Oh, like something like that. I haven't like learnt about them in years, so that might actually not be right. Um, but I just thought it was so cool. Now I feel like I need to search. Do seahorse males? I can't spell. Give birth. Ah, Yes, it is. So the male seahorses get pregnant and give birth to a live young. The females deposit eggs into a specialized brood pouch on the male's belly, which he fertilizes and carry them for 10 to 25 days. Oh, oh wow, 2,000 fully formed like babies. Oh, that's so cool. Like between 5 and 2,000. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Hmm. I didn't know it was that many, but this was like when I was 8, and I'm 22 now. So it's like kind of funny how like much you remember of seahorses. Yeah, they're just so adorable too. Yeah, so cute. Mhm. Yeah, and do they mate for life? It's a good thing. Um, now I've got to have a look. Do seahorses mate for life? Um, so they're not, but they do tend to stick together throughout the breeding season and pair up throughout the multiple cycles. Okay, it's interesting. We are going to get back onto, I'm going to get onto this, but how do seahorses live? Oh, 1 to 5 years in the wild. They could live up to 7+ years in captivity with proper care. Yeah, I believe that there are seahorses at Seahorse Centre we're going to when we go on holiday in a few weeks' time. Which will be interesting, I'll tell you all about that. Anyway, we need to get back onto this. Next one we have is Masato. Yagi Masato, born on the 21st of September 2003, making him a Virgo and a sheep. And he has 2 cats. He can speak Japanese and Korean. And I think most of these members have been on Boys 2 Planet, and he ranked 17th. Next we have is Sun Jiayang, born on the 5th of January 2006, making him a Capricorn and a Rooster. And he was born in Chengdu in Sichuan, China, and he has a younger sister. He can speak Chinese, Korean, and English. And his favorite his favorite food is Korean ramyun. And okay, next we have is Peng Jinyue, born on the 10th of March 2006, making him a Pisces and dog. And he was born in Baishong in Sichuan, China, and he has an older sister. And he was also voiced. It doesn't say what rank he got. Next we have is Teru Kawahashi Teru. He was born on the 19th of October 2007, making him a Libra and a pig. And he was born in Shiga in Kyoto, Japan, and has an older brother. And he can speak Japanese, English, and Korean. Next one we have is Mano Choi Man-ho, or Mano Choi. He is the Maknae, born on the 27th of February 2009, making him a Pisces and an Ox. And he has a younger sister. And he lived in Malaysia for a while before returning to South Korea in the 5th grade of elementary. So he's 17 now. I mean, granted, he's debuting not too far off of his 18th birthday, but, and this is a big but, you know, he was like announced that, well, he was also announced as a member of In the X like not too long ago, but he was Also JYP and the door trainees, so God knows like what they were planning, like how long ago that was. Yeah. Hmm. So yeah, that is Veon, the second of the two groups. So yeah. So on Sunday I am posting a video on like the fun, hopefully. Don't overquote me on like these things, by the way, I should also clarify. I might post like a fun little episode on what has happened during this week in K-pop. So it's like maybe 3 episodes a week where in which like I tell you the stuff that's been going on, because there has been some interesting stuff that's been going on so far this week. Granted it is Friday, so I don't know what else might happen, but if you're interested in that sort of stuff, please feel free to check it out. I might forget to do it sometimes. That's just me. Here we are. There you go. So, thank you as always for listening, and I will get back to my weird research on, surprisingly, really into researching about like specific topics and like like medical conditions, because obviously my mum, she's a nurse, so for some reason I know a lot of weird stuff, and recently I've been like, it's like hyperfixation, but hyperfixation about like illnesses, conditions, diseases, and so far it's vitiligo. I don't know why. I don't understand. So yeah, no, we're just doing that at the moment, learning all that I can. But yeah, thank you as always for listening, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye.